EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich with your outlook for January 6th, 2025. A little snowy scene behind me today because most of the region will be seeing some snow, some a lot more than others. Kinsley's Family Market in Broadheadsville, Monroe County, Pennsylvania sponsors the Monday video forecast. Kinsley's is the world's largest ShopRite, and the ShopRite logo means they're all about food, they're all about savings, and they're all about you. The NFL playoffs begin this weekend coming up. We also have the college football semifinals this week. Kinsley's is your one-stop headquarters for everything that you could possibly want and need to host a playoff party with friends and family, watching your favorite team together. Their catering department is on standby to accommodate all of your party needs throughout the playoffs right up to the big games later in January and early February. They are Kinsley ShopRite in Broadheadsville, Monroe County, Pennsylvania's proud longtime sponsors of the Monday video forecast. So we have snow moving in today. I posted the map on our social media channels. It's on our website on the weather alerts page. If you haven't seen that yet, which I don't know how you didn't see it yet. Everybody's seen it. But we have the snow map at both locations, our Facebook page, the Twitter, Blue Sky. We have a Blue Sky account too. We also have it posted on our weather alerts page on the website. So here is the snow that is going to be already ongoing for many areas in the morning. It might take a little bit longer to get farther east. I'll go through the timing here in a bit. But this snow is going to move eastward. There's actually going to be two different impulses. The main impulse is going to be what most people get, right? And then there's going to be a second impulse that moves right over the Delmarva region here. And that's why, in part, there's going to be more snow and snow showers down there through this evening, where the rest of us are going to shut off early to mid-afternoon in the interior. So here is the NAM high-res future simulated radar, starting this off at, actually from last night, 1 o'clock in the morning, where we saw snow moving into our region at that point. We get to 7 a.m. and it gets to right about there. So it's already snowing in places like Philadelphia. It's snowing back to Harrisburg. It's snowing in Baltimore, Washington, of course. That has been for several hours. But it's just starting to move further north and east at this point. This is all snow, and it's like a dry consistency. So a kind of a fluffier snow. So the kind, if you're not getting much snow up in these areas like we have projected, you can probably take the leaf blower out there and blow it off your car, right? My neighbor does that all the time. But anyway, so we have the snow that's going to be overspreading the area, but it's going to be getting lighter up here in the interior and staying heavier further south. And then we have, it'll just turn into intermittent snow showers here by the time we get to about mid-afternoon. See how it just shuts off here in the interior locations? The second impulse is back here. That's going to move across our southern regions, as you can see here, and that's going to be during the course of the evening. And it's going to go right across the Delmarva here and then head out to sea by midnight or thereabouts. So we are going to have the snow across the entire area. We're not expecting any mixing at all until maybe a little bit down here this evening, according to the NAM anyway, down by in Sussex County, Delaware. That would be the only area down by the Ocean City, Maryland area that could have a mixing issue there for a short time before this ends as snow here or there too. Okay, so that's our storm today. Again, if you want to see the map, social media has it, and all of our social media channels and the website on the weather alerts page. In the wake of this system, it's going to turn breezy again. We got more cold air advection coming into the region. This is going to be for Tuesday. So during the system itself, which is right here, no wind to speak of. No wind to speak of. It's not only a dry, powdery snow, and fluffy snow, but it's also no wind to contend with. Once the system passes in the overnight, it gets a little breezy going into Tuesday morning. And then Tuesday, we have a lot of gusts that are going to be commonly 30 to 35 miles per hour region-wide. And that will go all the way into about sunset. And then we still remain breezy, a little breezy overnight. And then on Wednesday, we're looking at 15 to 25 mile per hour gusts as common gusts, and then some peaks that are in the upper 20s to near 30, and that's going to be on Wednesday. It might be a little bit, still getting the low 30s across New Jersey here on Wednesday yet. And I do think that Thursday is going to be a copycat of day of Tuesday as far as wind is concerned. So the next couple days in the wake of the system, I know we hate it, but it's breezy and it's cold and it's not good time to be outside. Okay, so the good thing is, though, we are dry Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday during that breezy period. We're also dry Friday with partly cloudy skies and a little bit of a moderation. Most areas are below freezing for that entire stretch, Tuesday through Thursday. And then Friday, we might actually sneak above freezing by a degree or two. It's not going to be much, but a little bit. Here's what we're looking at for Friday. Now, our attention is going to turn here at the end of the week, and most notably, this would be for Saturday and Saturday night. This is the time frame we're looking at for this. Is this area low pressure down here in the Gulf? This one right here. And there's some guidance that has been suggesting the last couple of days that this could turn into quite a doozy here along the eastern seaboard. And there's other runs that it's like, no, not really. It's just going to be strung out, and there's a reason for that. If you caught the Weather Weekly's video yesterday, this is going to be redundant, but I'm going to show you what the latest models have here. This is the time I recorded, which is late evening on Sunday night. So European model does bring this up the coast, doesn't really get it super organized until it's just about past us. We do get snow showers out of this, and snow showers that give you, like a 1 to 3 inch snowfall, right? And that's with this European model latest run that ran this evening. If you go over to the GFS, whoops, where's the GFS? There, we jumped ahead there. GFS, same idea here at the same time, but this gets a lot more organized, a lot faster, and then we have a pretty big snowstorm across parts of our region here on Saturday and Saturday night. So we have to watch this very closely because there's been several runs suggesting something like this, and it keeps going back and forth, and it can't really decide what it wants to do. And the reason why, and even though this is only 5 days away, the reason they're struggling with this is because of in order to get a big storm sitting here off the coast that's really wrapped up and providing, let's call it what it is, maybe blizzard conditions, okay? The reason it's doing that is because you have phasing going on. Phasing is when you have the northern stream energy and the southern stream energy combining and phasing together. When they phase, it allows rapid cyclogenesis of the storm itself. It allows it to deepen a lot faster. It gets very strong. It slows it down, and you get some big snow events in winter. So it's basically a nor'easter, right? It's just not rain. It's going to be snow. So the reason that the European model is progressive is you have the upper level energy. I'll put an L right here. There's the upper level energy that needs to inject into our system, which at this point is all the way down here, okay? So this needs to catch up to this at the right time. It can't take too long to catch up to it. So if it catches up late and it dives in late, and this low pressure streams out ahead of the northern stream energy, it's going to look like the European model did, and it's going to be a sheared out mess, and it's just snow showers. Okay, so that's exactly what happens here. The energy out is all the way out here. Upper level energy is still sitting up here, and by the time it reaches the coast, which is right now, right there's Saturday morning, it's just about at the coast here. It's right about here. Upper level energy is still sitting back here. So this is running out ahead of this, and that's why you have two separate systems. The upper level energy doesn't catch up to it in time, and they remain separate, and there's no phasing until this is well offshore, and then it's too late. It's already too far east. GFS model, upper level energy on this is hanging back a little bit, okay? At the same time, this surface low is down here, so it has time to catch up to it, and it catches up here like this. They both meet up almost at the same point, and because it does that, they phase right in here, and then you get a bigger storm. That's basically what it's going to do. I'll move this forward. You can see it. Watch the upper level energy here. The surface low is actually sitting over here near Louisiana. What is that? Biloxi, Mississippi, in that area. And then it dives in right here. See, it captures it, and then it captures it right there, right in the right spot. So when it comes to phasing, it takes perfect timing, very perfect timing, and the speed of these two have to be in unison to hit at the right time. That's all it is. This is all about timing. Okay, we know these features are going to be there. They both show it. It's just a matter of how quickly this catches up to this. Does it catch up to it in time? And where that phasing point is going to determine, even if it does become a big storm, is it in time to reach our region? Is it too early where it's bringing some rain and mixing issues to the southeastern areas and heavy snow interior, or is it too far progressive in too far east where only southeast areas are getting heavy snow? A lot of things to work out here. There's no way I can lean one way or the other because the ensembles right now that are supposed to help with that are very split. So it's just something we have to watch throughout the week. As usual, that's why I do these videos every single day. We update with the latest trends. Don't be discouraged if one of these runs jump off board, like this GFS run here that has this. Everybody wants to see that, right? If you're a snow lover. But don't be discouraged if it's been going back and forth the last several runs, okay? So has the European model. It showed a monster here not too long ago, too. But I do think at the very least you're going to get some snow showers, some minor accumulations Saturday, might even be Saturday night if this thing's wrapped up. We'll see. So we'll cover this throughout the week and see where we go from here, but just don't get your hopes up in either direction, either for or against snow, until at least we get to mid to late week and we can pin this thing down. But right now, we'll continue to follow it every single day in the daily forecast videos and give you the latest as we have them every single day. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich. That is your outlook for January 6th, 2024. Have a great Monday.